And welcome back to the studio. I'm Mark Jones along with Jalen Rose and Stephen here tonight.
Not a big deal at all. It's not a surprise to see an injured player not at a preseason game, especially
a star player. Please. You know why he's not there. Dr. Busman, he may not know a lot of things, but he knows how to spell. It's obvious why Kobe ain't there. See you, L.A.
All right, guys, thank you. Tied at 44. Well, what do you think, Hubie? Is it suspicious Kobe Bryant's not here? There's a wrist injury that occurred Tuesday.
It's a dime piece. Mark Jones in the studio along with Jalen Rose. And this is the big story, the prevailing story of the night is the fact that Kobe Bryant did not make the trip to Las Vegas to be with the Los Angeles Lakers, out with an injury. Stephen A. Smith, we talked a little bit earlier. This is
Dallas or Chicago. That's what he's saying. Obviously, Houston has some interest. Tracy McGrady, history of bad back. Can't see that happening. Detroit has some interest. Various other teams have it. Dallas or Chicago. That's what he's saying. Obviously, Houston has some interest. Tracy McGrady, history of bad back. Can't see that happening. Detroit has some interest. Various other teams have interest. It is Kobe Bryant. He is the best and the most complete player in the getting deadline in February, personally. I think it'll come around February, if not the summertime. It looks like he'll be a Laker, but you never know right now. Both sides are frustrated with each other.
65% of the Sports Nation poll says that they should make
a huge impact. When you talk about the best player in the game, potentially you talk about the face of the franchise with the Los Angeles Lakers. It's going to be a distraction to the fans, to the media, to the players, to the coaches, to everyone until it actually happens. He has 2 years left on his deal. I think this will be the year the trade actually happens. It's unfortunate to see a great player like this, no ability to play defense, first team all defense, but irreconcilable differences happens in divorces, and unfortunately this seems like it's going to the edge.
Stephen, what happens? You mentioned the trading deadline. If it drags on into February...
Again, he's the most complete player in the game, and if he's not happy, by nature of that, he's going to be a distraction. He's not going to be happy. He's going to be a little T.O.-ish. You know, he's not going to be, too outwardly belligerent or what have you, but he's going to make it known that he doesn't want to be there. And in terms of, you don't have him on the court, you have him playing with Kwame Brown. I mean, what is he going to do for you? He's not going to do anything
4 points
for you.
Tonight.
Oh, please, don't even mention him. Matter of fact, I apologize to America. We shouldn't even mention him right now. He needs to prove that he belongs in the NBA right now, because I've got him as one of the 3 worst players in the game because of lack of effort and development. Lord knows you need him to help Kwame.
Well, we talk about Kobe Bryant. We talk about another guard whose name has been involved in trade rumors throughout the course of the summer. Mike Bibby, out from 6 to 8 weeks now. And what do you make of this?
Big shot Mike Bibby. Here's a guy that's made big shots for this franchise over his career. Obviously, he's a guy that's their second leading scorer last year. He's been their point guard. He's been a stabilizing force from teams that haven't done well to teams that have done well. He wasn't traded in the offseason. They were projected probably to go to lottery anyway. Now you lose.
I think he's got a very bright future in Sacramento. It's just not going to be this year. I don't care whether Bibby was there or not. That's why you were talking about moving him in his $28 million remaining on the 2 years in his deal to Cleveland, because you wanted to pair him with LeBron James, something that Mike Bibby would have loved. Didn't really want to be in Sacramento. I don't care what they say. Didn't really want to be there. He's probably happy he's an important cut.
We heard Gavin Maloof, a clip and save tonight, say that we have a very deep team.
And we started laughing. And we started laughing.
Okay. You gotta plead that is a clip and save.
We started laughing. I'm still laughing.
Ed Sirius messed around and got a triple-double. Got a bunch of blocks, too. Those highlights when we come back.
Wilma, a stay-at-home mom. Yet on this working man's salary, how did Wilma afford a necklace made of huge rocks?
Mr. Slate pays well, but he doesn't pay that well.
An investigation would reveal that of money, their friendship with the Rubbles would soon become strained.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Dougie.
What?
Have you seen how easy GoDaddy.com is?
Huh?
Yeah, I just bought you for $1.99.
Did not.
Yeah, I did.
Dog nabbit.
Whoops, just did your dog.
Mr. Winky? My wife loves Mr. Winky.
Ah, now I'm going to do your wife.
Your mother.
You know I'm going to do your mother now.
Too late. I already did my mother.
Pervert.